Okay guys, this is my project. I have this small model jet engine I want to control with a regular controller. I don't want to use the radio gear like the transmitter and the ECU. I want to use something simple so I can test it on a test bench and see how it runs and everything without having a radio or a ECU connected to it. So I found this board, they call it a Arduino DUE board. First thing, I don't think it's the right board I bought because it's 3.3, and I'm using this RPM sensor just to do some testing, and it's 5 volts, and I realized this is a 3.3 input I/O ports. All of it, everything is 3.3, and the manual say if you go 5 volts it might damage the board. So let me give you an idea what I'm doing. I'm using this RPM sensor, which I'm going to switch and use this all sensor right here eventually, and use it to give my pulse count. So I found this this code on the internet, but it couldn't work with the board because I guess it's different from the other boards. This is the Arduino DUE board, DUE, and the code was written for a Leopard, Arduino Leopard, or Uno, or the other kind of board. This one is kind of newer, and there's not much information on it, so I have to go in the code and modify it. So this is this is actual finished code that I write that actually work. Let's see if we can bring it up here. I don't know how much you can see from this, but what I can do, I can actually copy it and put it on a link that you can, if anybody have the same problem that I was having, you can use this code. It's no biggie. I'm glad to help. I'm going to do another video on the I2C display. That one I have to fight with too. Didn't work for me the first time. The Hello World didn't work. So now I got Hello World and everything working on this display. So this is my RPM. It still have the display look like the other ones, but the code is a lot different. It's a lot of trial and error and finally get it to work. So let me give you a demo on how it works. So let me explain again. I'm using a voltage divider to drop not divider, just to drop it from 5 to 4.2. So that's good enough for the I/O port. So this is a switch which triggered by the magnet from this old piston engine, and if you rotate it back and forth, it should show the count and how much time I spent I pulse it. So I'm gonna pulse it right now, and there you go, 1, 2. So I'm just flickering it right now like this, and it's giving the count. So I can do it 6 to 8 times, so that's it. Okay, so once again, what I'm doing with this board, I'm trying to control this this small jet engines here. It's a 24-pound thrust engine. I want to use the same board to do like a fail-safe, so I'm going to use a second program to control the temperature.